That's too good. That's too fucking good.
Killer's boy.
Because he's bald.
That did. So we're hopeful. Yes, I am hopeful for today.
I've started.
Ria, sit there actually.
I need to stop itching your crack.
Oh wait, no, sit there. No.
Sit there.
She'll hear me behind, what's she?
It's fine.
It's fine.
We can go.
It's fine. It's fine. Ria sips on wine. She likes a glass. She might have a 9.
Hey. Pell.
On her ears. You know that it's dimes.
Oh.
Oh, the freshest shit.
On her wrist. She can tell the
Nathan
time.
and the boys think she's fine. It really annoys me. What a lie.
That didn't rhyme. That did though.
That did. It was his.
Oh.
That did though. He went. That did though.
Right. What are we doing for this? What's the...
So we're hopeful. Yes, I am hopeful for today.
Have you watching Coach Carter?
No.
That's what I know it from.
You know, when he's just like.
What episode is this? What's this going on for?
10 in it? No, wait, fair call for 10. We're 11.
No. This one goes out before...
No, we're putting this one out. Fair call. What? Fair call for 10,
Jesse.
this one 11. Yes, this one's going out before Jesse.
Is it?
Yeah.
So this is for... Alright, yeah, cool. So, welcome back. Episode 11.
Yo!
11. 1-on-1. 1-on-1.
1-on-1
You could call
equals
it season
window.
2. You could call it season 2.
Do you remember that? What's 1 plus 1? It's window.
I don't remember that. What's 9 plus 10?
Do you not remember that? In kid. In
Oh,
kids.
shit.
In kid.
In child.
I remember now.
Ah!
It makes up a window, doesn't it?
Plus 1. Plus 1.
That's very offensive.
Oh,
She shuts us about.
Cancelled.
She shuts us like, I need to know what you're going to tell me. She
You
goes,
can't do that. You can't do that. First
so it gets
2
cancelled.
seconds in. for
Wow.
fuck's sake.
So yeah, episode 11. We're on fucking Spotify. We're on Apple Music. We're on YouTube. If you're not listening, I'm gonna
I broke it.
She's come on for 5 minutes here from behind the
What
camera.
have you done?
She's wrecking shit.
Yeah.
Tell you what, this is why people have roles.
We invited you out of kindness.
Oh, so it's a pity invite.
No,
No.
because we love you.
Yeah, every episode.
Yeah.
The loyal support. It's just
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it to
it's
it.
flaccid.
You guys can watch.
Yeah.
Shut. Oh no. You'll see. You'll wait for that.
Oh, great.
Right, should we kick it off? Kick it off with the fall of the top G.
You actually
final
don't.
message.
I actually don't know much about that.
No, I don't.
I've seen one thing about that. He's got a charity or something.
No, I just saw that he's got kicked off all social media.
Yeah, he's had all his count bans.
Bang.
Who?
Andrew Tate.
Oh,
The top G.
fucking hell, hey. Why do we
That's
have
why
to
I
talk
said
about
it.
him? I don't want to talk about him, man.
Why?
He's such a dick.
Are you the top BG? Are you the
Do you not have a Bugatti?
Where's your Bugatti?
I really don't.
What color is your Bugatti? 0 color.
We didn't even introduce the guest. How rude is that?
Sister. Sibling. Same bloodline.
Look the same, but one has a.
Well, we know.
Whoa,
One has
whoa,
a.
whoa,
I think you look the same.
Neve thinks I look. No, wait. Neve thinks I look more like Ria. And Sean thinks I look. No. And Sean thinks I look like Eleanor.
I think you two look more alike, and then Luke and Eleanor more alike.
But I've had like, I don't know, what different people say different stuff. Huh? Sorry.
It's a bit sus. Right, yeah. So the guest is Ria, Michael's sister.
Hello.
Welcome.
No, yeah. So why don't you want to chat about Andrew Tate, Ria?
Come on.
Why don't you want to chat about Andrew Tate?
The top G.
The top G.
Why do you like him though?
I don't
Because
like
he's
him.
bald. I don't like him. I just.
No, I'm not. Listen,
Come on.
I'm not going to sit here like.
I'm not saying I hate
I've
him.
not
though.
agreed with some of the things he said.
Yeah. What are some of the things though?
Like one thing was I've already said in the podcast was like
You
It
know
was
like
about
his
police
bits?
brutality.
Okay.
He has certain opinions
But-
on things which I'm like, you know what, that's actually a very good point. But then there's the side of him where he's
His
just like,
attitude
women
towards
just make women.
Come on.
Yeah,
Why don't you like
I
it?
also don't agree with that.
It's very, very disgusting.
And I think it's dangerous
The bold
for
man.
Shouldn't
the
be given
future.
a mic or a platform.
the lads.
That's all I'm gonna say.
But then there's loads of people like that.
But then there's a lot of people who do still have a platform who are
Worse.
very
You say
dangerous
worse
as well
things.
and worse.
You're like,
Look at Putin.
He's one of them.
Look at
Well,
Putin. He's
Putin.
Putin's got
Starting
a fucking.
fucking
He runs the
wars.
country.
Yeah, but it's just...
at least you got a game plan. So did Tate. Think all these people, they got a game plan. Stick to it. See it out. Even Hitler had a game plan. Okay, no, come on.
Innit? Hitler probably did one. Hitler probably did one
He had
good
a
thing.
game plan, but... Come on.
Hitler probably did one good thing in his time.
What?
Like someone like.
Say thank you for someone opening the door for him or something.
Yeah.
I bet he didn't. I bet he went, shut up! Close the door!
Close the door.
I couldn't imagine him like giving me a quid for a doner kebab. At
What are you homeless?
Shop.
He couldn't give you a quid, bro.
He was
So
an
the
artist,
guy-
wasn't
Who?
An artist.
he?
What was he painting?
Hitler.
Concentration
Who's
camps.
that? Are you reckon? I've never heard that.
I have.
So
I had to
chill.
watch his
So
documentary
chill.
in history,
He was nice.
and he was homeless from like
But he always just had like a
15 or
hidden
something.
hate for Jews.
yeah,
Just a bit of a racist.
yeah,
Just a little bit.
just a tiny little bit.
Not smudge.
I
I'd have been
wonder-
sound though, to be fair.
Imagine if you could
I'd
get
have-
Hitler on
Me and
podcast.
you would have been sound.
Get Hitler on podcast.
I wouldn't be with that.
Because
You're a
girl.
woman.
Yeah, you're a girl.
I'm a woman.
We were
No, like,
blue-eyed.
yeah, blonde hair,
I don't really have
blonde
blue eyes
hair.
though.
You'd have been alright.
Nah, I think I'd have cut it.
You think?
With blue eyes.
You
man.
don't have blue eyes. Yours are like greeny.
Listen to this guy. Just because he's jealous. I'm Hitler's boy. And you've got no relations with Hitler.
I'm gonna clip that up.
Hitler is my friend, yo. No, it's not really.
I'm very few.
I'm grieving that he's died.
No, but imagine if you could sit down and have a conversation with Hitler,
Yeah, it'd be sick.
and imagine like King John, like all these. Who's the other guy? Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Imagine if you could sit down and have a conversation with these mad people that have like mad mindsets. Andrew Tate.
And fucking Stalin. Fucking hell.
Who's he?
He ran Russia when it was mad, like bad communism. You know, like
Queen Lizzie.
dictatorship.
Imagine if you could sit and talk to
No.
Queen Lizzie. She was alive in Victorian
Nah, she
era.
was boring. I feel like
Geezer. She
You know,
knows some stuff.
Queen Lizzie let Snoop Dogg come into the country one time
Yeah,
because
respect.
he was banned from the country, and then Lizzie went, "He ain't done nothing, letting him in." He literally said she's done nothing, let him in. It's not that. He was like, "Yeah, the Queen saved me. She let me in." The horse creep walking. There's
Nah.
horse in the video.
That's your favourite video ever.
It's so good though.
Me and him
Oh my
always
word.
crease at it.
I remember the first time we see, or like when it first was on, we were just chilling. It was like, oh my days, you seen that video? What the Kurt? What the horse doing, Kurt? Horse creep walking, Kurt. Did they get him in a video?
Get him in a video.
It's so good. And there's Kevin Hart next to him. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, man.
The Rock. I hate The Rock.
Do you not?
Can't.
Do you actually not like him?
No, I'm
Why?
speaking like Kevin Hart.
Oh, no, I thought you meant to. I've never heard Kevin Hart say I hate The Rock.
Yes, he has.
He loves The
He
Rock.
always, yeah,
He
obviously,
dies off The
obviously
Rock.
he loves The Rock. But,
He'd be in zero
but
films.
he takes
if
the
it
mick
wasn't for
out
The
of
Rock.
him. No,
Because they
yes,
come as
he
like a
does.
package, don't they?
Yeah, they do. It's a package.
Big cook and little cook.
Nah, but he's in that Netflix one where his wife dies, isn't he?
Oh, that one we all know about.
You know that?
Hence why
His
we
wife
just-
dies and he has a kid.
Who are you on about?
Kevin Hart.
Oh, I've seen that. I can't remember the name of it though.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah,
Wow.
it is.
Pretty fucking good, yeah. And, yeah. So, Top G. Where's your guy?
We passed that.
Oh, okay.
Past the top G.
Nah, I thought, I don't know.
We've established
AJ versus-
Ria
Said
doesn't
my
like
piece.
him. Said a piece. Did she stutter? No.
Did she Did I stutter? I hate him. Fucking AJ versus Usyk.
He was hella childish. That's all I'm gonna say.
Whoa, do you think though?
AJ.
Yeah.
They're emotional and that though.
So.
No, I think it was childish, but I mean, you get
I
where it's
read
coming from.
what was it Joe Joyce? Joe Joyce said he said his team should have been like
Stopped
stepped
him,
in
yeah,
and
yeah.
He just embarrassed himself. It's just because it was just like...
Like, I don't...
Today, you know that clip where he's like, did you beat me? He's actually not saying that. He was actually saying
if you watch the whole thing.
If you watch the... You know where his bit where it's like, did you beat me? Are you as strong as me? That's been taken out of context.
No,
To be
because
fair to
he's
Eddie,
telling him
he came
he's
to him,
killing
he
it.
said, you're like not as strong as me and you beat me. He's basically saying that.
No,
But
'cause
he still came off in an iffy way as
No,
well.
but it's because Usyk goes, you're like, after he was like, oh, you're
Yeah,
a strong
you're
man, and he
strong
goes, he was basically saying that don't matter.
Yeah. But it was after when it was just taking the mic and stuff. And
Yeah,
it was just
it's
Usyk's
like,
moment. He should have just been like, just clapped, just,
He
you know.
stormed off.
Yeah, I'm winning through the belts as well.
Oh, yeah,
It's
I
just
know.
one of those. Like his team should have been there. Because it, and like he says he cares about, well, I'm sure he does, but
You
he
kinda
said he
get his
really
point of
cared
view.
about.
But then
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
Usyk, literally, he'll have like fucking family in the war. Literally, there's soldiers like raping like women out there, like in Warcraft.
what are we even talking about?
What was we talking? Oh, Usyk versus AJ. But yeah, no, I mean, it's just like he says he cares about like. He just says he cares about Usyk's like, but then he just take it mic and stuff and just act like a. He was acting like a child, but like I said, his team should have been on it, just stopping him.
Yeah, because he's gonna get emotional
Yeah.
and stuff, and he like.
And it's his
to a point,
grafting.
you can't
And I'm
blame
not
him,
gonna lie,
but you can't blame him
the-
because
the
it's
only-
his team's like job to step in when
Yeah.
he's being stupid. Well, when he's being emotional and stuff.
You know what's a worthy fight we could have now though? AJ versus Wilder.
Yeah.
We could literally, they both come off like 2 losses. They've
Fury and
literally
Usyk
come
want to
off-
fight as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Usyk
But we
said
know,
now
we
as
know
well.
what'll happen there.
What do you think, Tyson?
Just jabbing up off him.
Well, we'll see.
He will.
He will. He will.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll find out, won't we? The Ukrainian stallion. He just makes me laugh, his little like hair and his manners and like, he just...
I'm very feel.
I am Phil.
He just seems like
I
the
am very
most
Phil.
placid person ever there.
The what?
Like bland.
No, but he's crazy. But he's also not. He's also crazy and I was...
No, but that's
Because I bet if you understood... Because I bet if you spoke
Oh, his
fluent
language,
Ukrainian, like he'd have a proper personality. Because he's mental.
True, imagine what... You know, like when we hear people speak other languages? Because English people don't speak other languages.
Yeah.
But everyone kind of understands English.
Yeah.
You know, like people who just do not understand English. I wonder what they're like, look at us and think.
I know. But I bet it's just like... Ba ba ba. Beep,
Sorry,
beep, ba.
like in robots.
Ba 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 beep, ba 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 ba. Beep, beep, beep. Ba.
I hope we do like proper apes.
I think it's I think English and Chinese is the hardest language to learn because English
It's
has so many meanings
accents
for the
and-
same word.
We have too many inconsistencies. It's
Yeah.
not like a consistent language.
Basically,
it's
we're
just like,
fucking stupid.
yeah, like it's just too much going on. Whereas
True.
you learn another
It's the
language
most-
like Italian or
No,
Spanish,
Chinese
it's
is the
pretty,
most
like,
spoken, isn't it?
No,
what
us.
do you mean?
I thought Chinese was the most spoken language.
No, us.
Should we
Yeah,
type in?
I
Shall
feel
we
like
look?
English is more like universal, isn't it?
Because we've got...
Linda.
'cause they've
Linda
got
wants to
fucking-
message us.
Hit Linda up.
Who the fuck?
I don't know.
Local MILF in your area.
I want to talk about films.
You've been banging on about films.
Oh no, it's English,
What
then it's
film?
Chinese.
Who did you think were gonna win the fight, Ria?
Well, I kept falling asleep.
No, but
Really?
Who
On
did
that
you,
late,
who did
wasn't
you
it?
predict?
Yeah, but we just got a stream. And it was
Ah.
good.
Who did you predict?
It was it.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, Linda messaged
Because
you.
they were
once.
like, oh, we did. Do you know what I mean?
That's
I
what
know.
said.
I was saying that.
The guy
yeah,
came from
you
fighting
say that.
Russians.
Bro, remember
You think
what,
he's gonna
in
lose
it,
to
what
him?
did I say when
Yeah.
you were like walking out? AJ looked like he was just trying to prove something. Like when you said it as well, it was like looking like. And then Usyk literally looks like he's walking out for his breakfast.
Yeah.
He looked like he'd done it a million times.
Yeah.
Just walking out like easy work.
Bro, the guy was shooting AK-47s last week.
Yeah, innit? Like
Yeah, this is
I don't think he
But-
cares about fighting.
you know what I mean. And
Hand-to-hand
I made some
combat.
because I watched the fight again today, and I listened to the commentators and coaches. The coaches, right?
It was round
This is the
8,
third
wasn't it?
round. Also, this is the third, and they did it round 8. This is the third round. His coach went. He went. It's 3-0, AJ.
What?
The coach said it's 3-0 in the third round. He
The
thought.
first two are the like where Usyk dominated most. I think first like 2 rounds.
He thought Usyk won he thought AJ won the first 3 rounds. And in round 8, he was like, "Oh, we're winning this fight, AJ." What a shit coach, eh?
That is shit.
That's
Licking his
bad.
arse, innit?
And he'd gotten rid of McCracken, fucking his ex-coach, and to get this new Garcia bloke. And this Garcia's just...
If that's
what-
why he got
put-
so upset. Because
I know,
like,
I know.
gassed him up for no reason.
Yeah.
It's
The
bad
coach
that
were like,
it
"Oh
makes
yeah,
people-
you've got this AJ." Like,
That happens loads though. When people are like peaking, or just people like get so much smoke blown up their ass,
Yeah.
like everyone around them, they like become like most.
you know what's funny? And
emotional
McCracken
people,
had done it from. He proved it with Ruiz. He did it in first fight, lost to Ruiz, then he brought him back for the second one, and he'd got the job done. He just didn't realise how good he had with it of a coach with McCracken. To her, fucking
Don't realise how good you have it till it's gone.
idiot.
Quote it.
And like
Fucking
the
hell.
commentators, like during the fight, fuck me, licking AJ's bum, and
Sky in it.
and yeah, they were just like, "Oh, brilliant shot by AJ." After Usyk had just caught about 5 clean, AJ had thrown an uppercut that skimmed it Usyk's gloves. They were like, "Oh, very close from AJ," not congratulating Usyk that he'd come. And after the fight as well, there were no how good. No, there was, because normally after a fight when someone's done well, like you'll see Terence Crawford put in another fucking masterclass, and they'll be sat down and they'll be like, on a real note, we talk a bit. They'll just go, "How good was Terence Crawford tonight?" There were none of that with Usyk. There were no, but how good was Usyk tonight? Like there were none. You know, like when you watch football, there were none of that. It was just, "Oh, AJ will come back. AJ will come back," and that's good. But give the man some. He literally just
winning.
absolutely.
After being in a war, imagine
Yeah.
the country's in an actual war,
And just absolutely
like, you can't
paced
imagine
up
it, can you?
one of the best fucking heavyweights in the world after pacing him up for 2 consecutive fights. There were none. Disgusting. Give the man credit for the champion he is.
Usyk, if you wanna come on,
Come on the pod, bro.
Come on the pod.
It just sounds like, I am Phil. Very Phil.
So how do you feel about the war going on in your country?
Great champion. I am
I
champion.
am Phil.
I am Phil. Gun, shoot. Shoot.
Russia should die.
Russia is our fella.
They not feel. They not feel.
Yeah, they feel punch.
They feel death.
By my fist.
Wait. Oh, you tramp! Right in the face. You've been fighting loads. That was not as like.
I had
Not
beans.
like-
I had beans and jacket potato today.
That one is squeaky though. That one was more of a bean fart.
Can you smell it, Ria?
Not yet. I'm dreading it.
Oh, you will. That
Thank you.
pongs. That pongs me. that one more of a squeaky one. I just think laptop just pinged up on there. You just get
Sorry.
get a screen of nothingness. So what we're gonna put up? We're gonna put up a screen of Usyk to give him the praise
Usyk,
he
yeah.
deserves.
Brother! I'm champion.
There you
Champion. Great champion. I am Phil. Very Phil.
Yeah, that's half the episode. He just says, "I am Phil."
I am Phil.
I am Phil. Very Phil.
Very Phil.
How Phil?
Very Phil.
No, not how
What's
Phil.
the thingy then?
I was like,
Yeah,
so basically,
I'm intrigued.
you know, like in Toy Story 1, when Andy on his birthday watches Buzz Lightyear film and stuff.
Yeah.
It's that film. Like, it's supposed to be that film.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's what I thought was the coolest part. 'Cause
That's
it comes
cool.
up and it's like,
Wait, when Buzz watches what?
so you know,
Woody is Andy's watching the film at the start.
In the what?
in
you know, at
Toy
the start of
Story.
Toy Story, Andy watches a film called
Right.
Buzz Lightyear, and that's how he buy. That's why he buys the toy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that
It's
film.
that film, yeah. That it's based on.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's sick.
You're right, Michael.
We went to see Elvis.
That's very crap.
No,
very low.
Nah,
sick.
nah.
And disgusting.
It's just 'cause
I've heard
people-
people walk
anyone
out
who's
it,
saying
that's
it's
how long
shit-
it is.
Shut up, really?
Yeah.
People who are saying
Mine's
shit, it
like
just couldn't be
fucking-
asked watching it, that's why. It
It's
is a
like
very,
3 hours long, like.
very long film.
But 3 hours long doesn't sound that long in my head.
Yeah, but when you're watching it, I want that. But it's good.
I heard it's a
He
slow
fell
one.
asleep.
I fell asleep.
No, it's
I've only
quite
fallen
rapid.
asleep once.
No, so at the start, it's fucking boom, 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 like getting
Pretty
through his
fast
life.
moving, isn't
Boom,
it?
boom, like get him up. So he's at the stardom. Then he gets to stardom, and then at the end, it's just slowly. It's just him going up and then down, up, and then he's like slow demise.
How did he die? Was it from eating cheeseburgers on the toilet?
No drugs. They overdosed.
It was
died on
because
the
he ate too
toilet.
many cheeseburgers on the toilet.
But there is some factual inaccuracies in the film as well.
Inaccuracies.
Ooh.
Inaccuracies.
Why have you done your research, Michael?
A bit of it.
Well, anyway, what was I
There's
gonna
always
say?
like.
Yeah, because
inaccuracies.
they've got a bad drama to film on
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, like.
Because in the film it says they found him in in the carnival, didn't they? In the show, but they didn't find him. He didn't find him there.
Where'd they find him?
I don't know, but it's
They
just
make
not
it
there.
look like it.
He was like, wow.
Went overnight. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
could you say
overnight,
it,
it's
but
like-
it wasn't that. And
'cause
then,
it was pretty like.
Have you seen the stuff
exaggerated.
about?
He's like, are you ready to fly, Mr. President?
Yeah.
And then it just like.
And, like,
just
when he's
speeds
on
up
the
and then he's famous.
car, he's on like a, the Ferris
The
wheel.
carnival thing.
Yeah, Ferris wheel.
whatever it's called.
And that would never happen or anything either.
Have you seen the what the actor's like? Because he did like method acting for it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like he can't get out of it.
Voice is
Like
like.
he can't get his voice back to
Yeah.
normal and stuff.
Kind of cool though. So he could tell he likes it. It sounds a lot better.
No, it is kind of cool, but like, how weird is that? Like,
Mm.
how method acting.
Still though,
in general.
that Elvis is like part of him now though.
That's what I mean though.
Mad,
Like,
isn't it?
have you even with like.
Because of that, I think the film took ages. So I think he were like quite a long time. He was just Elvis Presley.
Who else did method acting?
Loads
Heath
of them.
Ledger.
Joker.
He's like, yeah, Heath Ledger's like the main one, isn't he?
Killed himself, didn't
Yeah. Like, how mad is
He
that?
like locked himself in his hotel room, didn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
he?
What else? Who else did
And you know what's funny? For that film, he hit that
So
role.
too good a
He
film.
did it too good. Like you didn't even need to be that good. Just you could have just done it. Like you didn't even need to go that far with it, and he did.
I think.
But that's how
he
much
went
you
that
love
far.
the acting in it.
No, I think he went that far because in every other film he was like the pretty boy, wasn't he?
True, because
This is like
he'd
the
got
most
he'd got a
controversial thing.
yeah. It's like because he's got a reputation for just being.
Because there is some
pretty
people
actor.
you see like they are that character in every film, and if they went to be someone else, it don't really work.
Yeah, because they can't act. But like
So I think
you
that's
could
why
tell
he
he
went
was
so
like,
far
no,
with it.
actually, I do like acting. I want to be
Like a
known as a
Mal
serious
It's like
actor.
new Batman in it. Like I only really knew him from Twilight and shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the whole film, he just looked like constipated.
I
But
just thought, I can't imagine him being Batman.
yeah,
Then
he does
was
it fucking
absolutely, like,
amazing.
unreal, wasn't he?
I know.
Have you seen the new Bone?
Yeah.
So
Oh no, wait, I know I hadn't.
Oh
really
really?
good.
Watch it.
No, I thought you were
Sick.
about. Yeah.
It's
More
just
like
very-
gothic,
Yeah,
like,
it's very much what Batman's like.
Who's the
Like,
bad guy in it though?
that penguin in it.
No,
No.
Because
Riddler-
Joker's in at the
Riddler.
end, isn't
Oh, the Riddler. Yeah, it's a Riddler.
he? Oh, the Riddler's a sick character.
Yeah.
It's
Have you watched
it's
Gotham?
quite scary in this.
Because I've
film.
watched Gotham and
Have you
stuff.
seen,
The Riddler's in that loads and stuff.
Have
Yeah.
you seen Prisoners? The film.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, watch Prisoners. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
The guy who
What
like
is-
I don't know how to.
The guy who's Riddler is the disabled kid in Prisoners. Oh my God, you've not watched Prisoners?
No,
What?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
has Amaya watched it? Has Amaya
I
what?
don't know.
Go, you and Amaya watch it. Trust me,
Sick.
Yeah, you will like it.
it's
Got Jake
really
Gyllenhaal
good.
in it and,
Really good.
Hugh Jackman.
I remember when I first
I
put it
love
on.
Hugh Jackman, you know.
Yeah, isn't it?
Oh, that's
Such a
that's one
cool
of his
vibe.
best
Yeah.
acts. That's one of his best
He's
acts.
so
in the
good
film.
at acting, isn't he?
Because what happens is these two little girls get abducted.
Well,
and
his
then, like,
little
their two
girl.
dads are trying to find
Well,
out
his
what's
little
going on.
girl and his best mate.
Oh wait, I think I might have seen it.
And their
I
little
think I
girl
might have
gets
seen it.
abducted, and he thinks it's this disabled. Like, yeah, well,
It's this kid that's like, he's just a bit like fucked, innit?
the kid.
Yeah.
Well, he's disabled.
Well, yeah, he is.
He is.
A little bit.
No, he is.
Yeah, but you don't realise until like the very end that it's a bit like fucked.
Mm.
Oh, you mean like a scary movie? When you don't realise who the bad guy is until the end.
Yeah. Well, no, there's a few people that you think. they're a
Scary
bit
movies and
so-
comedy.
I know. I'm on about like.
She's like, yeah.
No, I'm just meaning
The
like
same thing.
you don't realise who's like the bad guy. Do you know what I mean?
I like that.
Because there's a few people that are a bit sus and you think, is it him? Is it him? So you don't
They're the
actually
best
know.
films, I think. You know the films that make like you
And it's the
actually
most
thinking
unexpected
throughout it.
person as well, innit?
It's like
in that
us,
film.
like we said in us.
Well, some
Oh
people
My
figure it
Days.
out. I think, well, I prefer to leave. She figured it out quite early, you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
did she?
that's so
Yeah.
boring though. Like I feel
And
like,
I was
I
like,
hate when people figure it out like from the very
and they're like, "Oh my
beginning.
days, I know," and I'm like, "Shut up, man.
Sort of ruining it.
You're just ruining it."
oh, I
It's like
got,
us.
I got Top Boy
That's so
ruined for
good.
me.
So,
I've not really seen it. Just
Have you not seen the end?
no, I've not watched any.
Oh,
of them.
fuck what's out. Oh my God.
You can tell me I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it. It's
Oh,
one of them things.
It's such a big ending, though. Trust you don't want me to tell
You know when there's so many seasons of some and so many people.
There's only
already-
3 seasons.
I know, but like
It's not even long as well. You get it
Have you
over like
seen
that.
Summer House?
no.
Don't watch
Oh.
the mouse. You don't need to watch the mouse.
I've seen some episodes of Top Boy, but I've just never. It's never like grabbed me to want to watch it.
Was it?
To be fair, it's not that good. It's pretty good. It's not that good. It's just good.
What's the best series you think you've ever watched?
I've not actually watched that many series, to be fair. I've not even watched. You know, I've never watched.
I've watched so
I've
many.
never watched Prison Break. You know.
That's a very good. That was like the first one that comes to my head.
It is good, but it's very like.
It drags out the end. It's
Every
samey.
episode,
It's the samey.
it like. It just gives me a fucking headache sometimes. It's like something goes wrong and then they're about to escape and something goes wrong.
Yeah,
it's
that's what I mean.
constantly like that.
It's
Every
pretty
single
samey.
episode.
What else? I mean, I've seen so many series I couldn't even remember any of them.
I'll have to watch Prison Break.
But I think
It is alright. It's just a bit stressful.
yeah, there's one called Stranger. I watched one called Stranger, and that was really good. And then it was like one of the big ones on Netflix, I think, at one point. That was sick.
Strange.
Did you watch Breaking Bad?
Nah, that's like the only big one I don't think I've watched.
Yeah,
Peaky
I've
Blinders is sick though. That's like
Yeah.
I never got into
Killing
Peaky
Eve, did you
Blinders.
see that?
no.
What?
I've
Did
not
you
even-
watch
I've seen a bit of it, but it's not.
Villain House?
It never that grabbed me either.
What, Killing Eve?
Yeah, that never proper grabbed me. She's a good actor though.
Mm.
Jodie
Yeah, he's an
Comer,
actor.
she's-
I don't know any actors like not many by like name or all.
I don't know her name, but I know she's talented.
Talented.
Do you want even? It's mad that she's Scouse, isn't it?
Scouser?
Why does she not sound like?
You would not think she's Scouse at all. I think
She
she's
would've
like Australian.
trained
It's
out.
funny
of
when
her.
she's in like American interviews, she's like speaks proper clearly and posh, and then when she's back in
Like an
England,
Owen,
she's like
son.
proper Scouser again.
That's sick.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
She's very cool.
She's a Scouser.
Mm.
Proper Scouser lad.
Imagine having like a proper like. Because I think Yorkshire accent is the most boring.
I think we sound the most dumb.
Not even dumb, we just sound the most like.
Some
Don't have anything
Monotone.
about
like
it.
Barnes.
Yeah.
That sounds dumb as fuck.
But I mean like Scouse, that's like pretty cool.
I like Welsh.
I like Scouse. I know.
A
Yeah,
Manc
Welsh is
accent
pretty
has,
nice.
has like
Welsh
more
or
to it than
Irish.
us. Yeah, Welsh, Irish, Scottish.
I don't like
Like-
Scottish that much.
No, not that I like them, but they have like something to them.
Yeah.
We're just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know. Everyone, when I went to uni,
I think if I
everyone,
could, I'd
everyone
have a
loved
Welsh
my
accent, I
accent.
think.
Everyone loved my accent.
No, people do, but I mean, if I could have any accent like United Kingdom accent, oh mate, Welsh.
Would you have
Mm.
Welsh?
Yeah, I think I
I'd
would.
have Welsh.
I think London's the most boring. You just sound like every other girl, every
Yeah.
other person. Yeah. Everyone speaks like that.
Huey, Huey,
Ginty.
Minty.
Pinky.
I just saw Rupert at the fucking Gallo bar. Oh my god. Fucking mint.
He came up on my like live at like the other day. I hadn't seen him in ages, and he came up on my live just talking normally, and I was like, well.
Whoa, shush.
That is rank.
Oh,
What? That is what? What?
Can you
You
smell
like
them?
Tesco value beans or something?
he was like, fuck.
Sorry,
It was like,
guys. Minty! What's he doing? Daddy's boat, such a vibe.
TikToks, yeah.
Where's my backy? Like, I
Did
know
your For You
posh,
page
you
like
can't see
change?
them.
Change vibe ever?
Yeah.
Mine must.
I
be,
thought you page is shit, you know.
Is it
Her
the
For You
algorithm
pa-
on TikTok's
Her For You
mad, I
page is
think.
funny, to be fair.
like no, but like because mine goes through stages. Like one week it'll just be all about football, the next week it'll just be pure funny stuff. The week after it'll be like conspiracy theories.
Mm.
The week after it'll just be like animal facts and like random facts. Like it literally
Don't pay
changes
attention
how
to
I'm
it, to be
feeling.
fair,
It's
just
proper weird.
I'm feeling down.
Have you seen all the stuff in like TikTok? What's it called? Like you know, like the stuff you agree to when you sign up to an app and all that crap. But like you never read it, like terms and conditions.
Yeah.
Mm.
Apparently, like someone read through all the TikTok terms and conditions, and literally every single video you make or anything like if you literally have the app on your phone, apparently, like the people who like the TikTok people can like go on your phone and use any data they want on your phone. Like they can get any data off your phone. Like when you sign up to TikTok or get the app, it's in like terms and conditions.
Like any day.
Do you
Yeah,
mean
like photos or
Alright.
photos, like literally, I genuinely think anything. Like from what this guy was saying, it's like they can just go through all your texts.
Nah, it's a full on like.
Someone
No, but it
will-
wouldn't surprise me if it's like in there, because like it's made by the Chinese, isn't it? And they might be trying to take off the whole thing. Not that it's because it's made by the Chinese, but there's like, who actually reads any terms and conditions in apps?
What?
Do you get
What,
it?
you're gonna fart again.
Who actually
You put the mic down
like,
there
like,
again.
like, have you ever read the terms and conditions on any app before
No.
signing up?
No one
Do
does.
you know what I mean?
Ever
Anything,
read
they could
TV?
write anything, but you just sign up.
If you ever buy a horse, we get to kill it. You just accept.
Yeah, literally.
Buy a horse.
You buy a horse, it just dies.
You-
What?
Remember that shitty app you downloaded 5 years ago? Yeah.
That's mad.
I got the right, bitch.
It's mad. And I seen on, it's because I seen on Instagram today. If you go in your settings, they've had like added like a new thing, and they, you know, like you have location settings on your phone, you can turn them on and off.
About Instagram.
Yeah, it's like they
I've
have like
seen
the
that.
precise ones, so they know
I
exactly
turned
where
mine
you
off
are.
this
Yeah, I turned it off this afternoon.
afternoon.
It came up and I was like, oh my goodness, I don't want
Same.
people to know exactly where I am. Like, go on your phone, mate.
If you go on your settings, click Instagram. Have you recently updated your phone, your iOS?
Fucking horse.
It was on national news.
Yeah, because then you need to update because they can hack
The
your phone.
Russians are going on our phones.
So what can I do?
Go on
No,
Instagram.
you go on your settings and Instagram.
Yeah.
No,
Like your phone settings.
I'm on
Set-
Instagram.
settings.
No, your phone
Then
settings.
Instagram.
Leave me alone. Right.
So. Location.
Thank you.
So literally by signing up to something, they can see exactly what you are doing, like whatever you're doing. They
Kind
can
of
see it.
scary.
Okay.
It's kind of weird why they want to know all that stuff. That's why.
Mm.
Oh, them deal up, bitch.
Do you think?
I get such daft shit.
They'll just
Hot
maybe-
girl from Instagram. Brilliant.
Do you get all them in like you? If you actually go on your requested.
This is
Messages.
entourage.
Oh, mine. I get one. Like, you know, girls get like sugar daddy ones. Like,
Yeah, I get it.
I get like
Need
bloody
sugar baby to spoil.
literally, yeah. All this. I get some like random ones. It's like, hello, I have seen you like, I don't know, like JD or something. Do you want to sign up to be one of our ambassadors?
Yeah.
And it's like, no.
No.
And I get loads, and it's like,
don't.
do you want to sign up to my OnlyFans? I'm like, no. And they have like 2
Nope.
followers, but they follow like 10,000 people. Sounds like a scam to me.
Don't want to do it. See what I did there? It's a scam.
So I reported your account.
Bitch.
I bet some people make major money just from like
Bitch.
scamming people.
Huh?
Like from scamming people. Because that ain't a real girl texting someone.
Yeah.
Can't be.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's like some
See what Andrew
40-year-old
Tate
man.
did before? He basically had these really good-looking women on.
I don't know how, because he's ugly as fuck.
No,
Do you think?
he,
It's
no.
literally
He had
jobs.
good-looking women on computers, and he
Nah.
paid them. And then so these girls would chat to people like on live cam, but they were really shit at like talking to him. So he took over their Instagram, the chat, and like typed for them, and then eventually taught them how to do it. And they just like type for them, and then eventually these men would end up like sending them like $5,000, 10 grand, just because they're promising to do all this stuff. They wouldn't do it. And
It's
then,
mad, that, isn't it?
and then he started getting more girls, and then all these girls are just like typing, and they're all typing and chatting up to these men, and he's getting
Sounds
money
a
and
bit
money
like
and
an
money and
escort
money.
company.
And then
Sounds a bit sus.
I think that's how he made a lot of his money at the start.
That's mad, that.
Imagine it.
He is ugly.
What about Tristan,
Who's that?
His
his
brother.
brother?
I've never seen him.
You've never seen him? I like
He's
him.
the other two.
Better. He seems
He's
alright.
the better looking one.
I don't
Yeah.
care about the Tate family.
Ted.
Should we show Tristan? Come on. Got like one of the top G's. Tristan.
Tristan.
Oh!
Oh, Tristan. Fuck off.
He only has 8 posts.
Hmm?
Do you think he's good looking? Looks like James Bond. No. He's better looking than the top G though, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Andrew looks like a potato.
I genuinely don't understand
Mr. Potato Head, fully. Like,
how are they so
what
like.
I think when he speaks.
How are they so like rich and famous? Like, do you know what I mean?
I just explained how they made the money.
No, but I mean.
And he was on Big Brother, and he was
there's so many, like,
a
famous
world
people
champion kickboxer,
knocking about.
and he just knows how to make viral videos.
There's so many like famous people knocking about, and how like when you actually think about it, because like social media and stuff, like so many people have like millions and millions of followers who do nothing.
Yeah.
Mental when you think about it.
Well, no,
Like,
they've all
I
like.
submit.
Well, it's like.
Yeah.
She fucking do.
Yeah, true.
Have you seen her?
See,
like,
what does she do to
no, but
society?
genuinely, have you seen her on like talk shows and stuff, and like when they try and make her present and stuff?
boring.
Oh my word!
She can't talk to a fucking.
Have you seen her on? She was in a TV series as well, I think.
Oh, it was
You know when they
terrible.
just like grab famous people and just put
Yeah.
them in places? Like you
Yeah.
can tell that people have just done
Oh
that with
god.
her. And she's no disrespect, yeah, she's awful. Like,
What's her name? Addison Rae. You know what's
But
funny? I don't
she's
think she's that
young,
pretty.
And
you
she
know.
might just be like, I don't know, like, is it like, well, I'm gonna say she's fucking nervous, but she fucking shakes her ass on TikTok. Like,
She can't be
all
nervous.
the time.
But like, it's just mad how. I think there's so many famous people who've just got no personality.
I
Like, you
know.
talk to Barry at work, and he's like, coolest
Jokes.
person I've met in my life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And no one knows who he is. I'm like, everyone should know who he is. He's
Yeah.
funny and actually
I
cool.
know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, I mean, everyone should know our body.
Yeah, he's pretty mad.
I know exactly what you mean.
True.
You look stoned, you know.
I'm tired, you know.
You look battered. You alright? What have you been doing? Talk us through your week.
Monday.
Did you not watch Man U Liverpool Monday?
We're working, Neve came home yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
You see Neve? That's
Monday.
why you're tired, innit?
So Monday,
Neve takes
got
it out of him.
back, exercised,
Joke.
started editing video.
Yeah.
I just edited video all night, then went to sleep, work. I got back, exercised, went for a run, did some push-ups, and then Joe and Neve came round.
Mm.
And I tried to get some video in, but they were there for a while. Worked today, and then made for the poddy. Poddy. Bit of pudding. What about your week, Nathan?
Been proper tired, yeah. For no reason. But Monday, what did I do Monday? You know, I went to the job, the workplace, to earn that bread
And that bread?
and that toasty. And I went watched the Man U versus Liverpool game. Absolutely electric in Miles's kitchen.
Oh shit,
yeah, Oh, my fucking word.
Liverpool loss. Dimes.
Miles's living room was shaking. It was the atmosphere was unheard
Absolutely
of.
electric.
Absolutely electric.
Fucking. To be
Yeah.
fair, Man U deserved that win.
He were a decent, yeah. And then Tuesday,
Don't know what's up with Liverpool's defense, eh?
see James Milner.
No.
He was just screaming at Van Dijk like proper in his face. It was a bit funny.
Is it?
Yeah. And
Love
then-
Milner.
Yeah, he's
So I were watching the game, but kind of knocked, so I was editing. But
And then who else?
I didn't see any goals. Like Jaden did well under composure.
Yeah, well, nice.
Flicked
wasn't
ball, put it in.
it? Easy.
Just
Easy
put it
like.
to his left foot and paced it with his right. What a boy.
Come on, you should be a pierced it. Come on. Where you find all these words?
Very articulate man.
Walking dictionary.
Do you want soon? Hopefully I'll get that internship in it.
What are you gonna do?
What?
Use big words like piercing.
No, to be fair.
You're gonna
Well,
start reading
I will be
dictionary now.
interviewing actually. I will
Yeah,
be
I know you've been reading loads, haven't you? Come on, Michael. Fucking reading and shit.
reading shit.
It's mad that.
What?
What, reading?
No, a man in his 20s,
Reading.
21st century. He's
Because
using
it's
a
a
book.
human belief, innit?
Oh, I know.
I'm
I
reading
know everyone
them,
should
bro.
do it. Join the
Yeah,
book
'cause
club.
your brain will
On
die.
my day, should we get library cards? Should we go library together?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I was just getting excited. Bro.
Because I go to library at uni, so the last place I want to see is a fucking library.
That was obviously a joke.
And Shipley library shit as well. Shitley.
I think we did there.
That was.
See what I did there? It's a scam. No, but like.
Told you it's them books you're reading.
Nah, but what is it?
You do read loads in a day if you actually think about it. Like on your phone, you read all the time. You're constantly reading. to read
I
a
feel
book.
like it's
Yeah, but
completely different.
It's just definitely,
No,
yeah,
yeah, it is
definitely
completely
different. Because you're happily doing it.
I think the
like
last
a
book I
a
read.
book,
You
you're
don't really like
you're
reading.
when you're reading something, you're putting your brain, you're giving your brain a mental callus to fucking read something. But then when you actually just scroll,
But I
on
think
TikTok,
reading on paper.
there's no mental callus there. Your brain is loose as a fucking.
Yeah, I think screens kill you, you
Vagina.
know. Like the
Yeah.
actual thing of a screen. If you read a book on paper, like if you read a
It's
book on
different,
your
innit?
phone, because you can get like
Your brain's dead.
books.
Isn't it like?
I think it's still completely different to reading an actual paper book. Last book I read, probably Diary of a Wimpy Kid, or Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hmm.
I can think off the top of my head.
That's so funny.
They were good books though. I read them
They
till I
are
was like
banging books.
probably too old to read them, but I still read them.
Still read that shit.
Come on.
Right then, brilliant. Nathan just
Wait,
fucking
high
cabbaged my
five.
fist.
Oh,
Now that he's done that, I'm gonna fist his.
it's big enough.
Make sure I'm all around.
Thank you.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're filming.
I'll wait in the car. I hate that girl who goes, hmm. I know, but I'm not doing that. Hmm. And he's like, why do you do that? He's like, what? Hmm. She's like, what do you mean?
I don't know what you're on about.
It's like every time you finish a word. Right, there's this
so-
girl and she's like, yeah, I know. Hmm. Well, she came over and like we were just chilling, so we just did the podcast anyway. Hmm. And he's like, why are you doing that? She's like, what? Hmm. And then he's like, why are you doing that? But at the end of the word, you're doing that thing. She's like, what? Hmm. And he's like, every time you say something, you go, hmm. She's like, I don't do that. Hmm. And then he goes, hmm. Hmm.
So yeah, some people
That's
like
right,
tics
daft
and
girl.
like stutters and stuff, and they actually have to do stuff like that, don't they?
The more you think about a tick, the worse it gets.
Fully stutter.
I think I get a
Someone-
bit of a tick though sometimes.
Have you seen
Because
this?
I start like doing that, and when I think
Really?
about it, I'm like,
And I was like dreading coming here.
Really?
I had my water.
Loads
and
of
I was,
people
like,
have said
doing
my
that.
water.
Because like I just thought I'm
Fairclough
gonna
said that as
stutter.
well, didn't he? That he wouldn't do it.
It's so bad.
Yeah, it just comes with practice. I think I'll better
It-
but now I can
Yeah.
fucking.
I get so upset when I stutter though because it's frustrating. It's
Yeah.
like
I feel like it's one of the things you think
try
about
to
more,
catch
you
your
do
breath,
it.
you go like that, and in your head you've got the words. In your head, you can't
Innit?
speak. And
Like
you
can
just
develop. a
Year
stutter,
year
can't
year
you?
10
Fucking
English.
hell, but
Year
it's
10
so-
English. It'd be your turn to read.
The
and
amount
you'd
of
be
times I'm like.
Proper sweating.
like prepared for
Yeah.
this. It's like I need to lock in right now. I need to read these words, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then the
I
words
just
just
end
start
up
moving
crying, so
around.
it's
The word just goes up the page, and you're like,
Nah, I'm trying to think of someone who gained a stutter, someone proper famous.
I
from an
said
acting
gained a
role.
stone.
No, no,
Fuck,
in a,
boss.
I think it was in like, I don't know, it's someone pretty famous anyway, and they were doing acting in a film, and they were acting as like King Charles or something like that, someone really
King's
famous.
Speech.
Yeah,
Remember?
King's
Yeah.
Speech.
Yeah.
The main guy in that gained a stutter because
Yeah.
he had to have a stutter for the film because the king he was playing had a
And
stutter.
what has he got one now?
And now he has a stutter. Yeah.
He's probably got rid of it already. Though.
No, he couldn't.
And then
Because it was,
remember
I think for like
Educated
2 years,
Yorkshire?
2 years straight, you just have a stutter. You have to train yourself to have a
Yeah,
stutter.
and it true.
Think.
Trusif, Brusif.
Did you know remember on Educating Yorkshire when he used that thing?
Oh, that lad.
Yeah.
And he did a speech
He
and
said,
stuff.
"Oh,
Oh,
it's on
that's
King's
beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
And he makes him listen to music and he gets rid of his stutter. Well, not completely.
Yeah,
but he
that's
I
does
feel like
now.
it's because you can't hear himself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who knows what
definitely.
it does? I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Because when you concentrate on anything like hard,
Mm.
like even like when
You see,
I
it's
bet if you do
overthinking,
boxing,
it's-
if you do boxing like when I play football, like you kind of do best when you don't think and you just
Yeah.
do.
Well, that's
Do you
why,
know what I mean?
like when I used to fight, to get over my anxiety, my performance anxiety,
Butt walls and shit.
I just ran to him and just started throwing punches. I literally just ran to him because if I started overthinking it, I'd start overthinking what I was doing.
Yeah.
and, then
I know
it's
what you mean.
and when you think, you get hit.
It's
So
even
I
at
just
work,
run at
though.
him, do what I do, and it worked for me because my muscle memory started to kick in.
Even at work,
And
if
that's
you
how
don't
one
think,
fights.
it's like it's like it's something in your brain, innit? It's called like flow state or something.
Yeah, flow
Like,
state.
it's
You
like
want to hit that flow state where you're not thinking
yeah.
about
Some
what you're
people like are really good at getting into it, and they're usually the people that could succeed the most.
doing. Yeah, even some of the
You
most
just go-
successful
you just-
people.
You just
Do you
start
want a
going.
Davis? He just don't perform.
'Cause some
really
people
bad
train
from,
to get in that like mindset. don't
performance anxiety. He suffers bad from it, so he just goes out and like just get into it straight away. So he don't.
they? I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like if you can train yourself to get in like that mindset. So I've been thinking recently about mindsets, like try to get yourself into. I watched one of them. What's that black guy, Steve Harvey or something?
Oh
Proper,
yeah.
like motivational guy.
Mm.
And
The guy who says
He's got a weird.
People asking
You
questions.
want your girlfriend to do to your face. That one.
Yeah. Like,
That's
people
the
asking
guy.
questions that come on his show and stuff, and he's like, and it was like, what's it called? Because in the morning I'd say I'm not a morning person. Like, I hate mornings. I don't like when people talk to me in the morning at all. Till probably past like 12 o'clock. Then I'm alright. But before that, I'm like, it's no. I just don't want to speak. But like he said, this guy, one of his mates, called him every morning at like 5:30.
I thought I was about to say that.
On my days. Yeah, and then was like, oh, good morning, like, you doing? And he'd be like, oh yeah, good morning, and like put the phone down. And he did it for like 40 days or something.
27 days. Yeah.
No, it's 37. I can get it right.
It's
But
27
anyway.
actually.
But anyway, yeah. Then when he got to like the 27th or 30th summit day, like a specific day, this guy, instead of like ringing him and going,
Because you were
"Hey,
like,
how you
what,
doing?"
man? Yeah, he was like,
He was
what
like,
do you
why'd
want,
you
man?
answer the phone like so moody in the morning? He was like, and you wonder why your life's shit. And
Yeah.
like, 'cause it's like, if you're so moody
yeah.
in the morning, it's like all about like,
Ever since
if
I
you
watched
decide
that
you're
video,
not
it
gonna
changed
be
my mind.
moody in
Ever
the
since I watched that
morning.
video, I just wake up like, oh, it's gonna be a good day, so.
yeah, like if
Yeah,
you tell yourself you're gonna have a good day,
it's gonna be a good day.
you'll
If
have a
it's
better
not-
day than if you don't.
There is always positives to everything.
Is
If you, like, if you're not gonna,
Is there?
and the same quote with remember what thing he said to Pam in the show, like, oh, there's always a million reasons not to do something. There's always a million reasons not to do something. There's always
Like, you know,
a
when
little don't want to do
You
something.
want to do something, but you just think of loads of reasons to
Oh,
avoid
yeah.
doing it. Like, oh, I've got this goal.
There's always a
going on,
million.
Yeah,
I
I
know
know what you mean.
And it's true.
It's like,
But yeah, innit? And the day after, he calls him back. Because obviously every morning this guy calls him like, hey man, how you doing? Wake up, man, it's gonna be a good day today. And he's like, yeah, whatever, boom. And after, hey man, oh, yeah, whatever. And then on the 20th day after, he said, why are you so moody in the morning? The next day, he was like, hey man, it could be a good day. And he was like, yeah man, how you doing? They were both just like, yeah, bro. And they just, and then ever since then, his life changed, isn't it?
yeah.
I don't think from that specific moment, but yeah.
Well, no, yeah, because your mindset
Like,
changes, so your mind,
like, you can, like-
it does really, like, ever
If
since
you can like control your mind,
it's
you know what I mean?
mindset,
It's mad
everything,
idea.
your mindset is,
especially if you think about it.
Depending on your circumstances, though. Do you know what I mean? Some people are going through.
yeah, but you've got, oh yeah, definitely,
yeah,
but you've got to
definitely,
see the
but, like-
positive, no matter how bad it is, if you're going to see the negative in something, your world's going to be negative.
Yeah,
See the
yeah.
positive in something, your world's going to be positive.
Yeah.
I've been chatting to Bear Granny today about like the husband. There was this one granny, right? And the husband, a sister, a brother, a lot of her close family had died because I'd asked if she had much family. And she was like, no. But she was so happy on the phone because she was like, oh, you know, I spent like the last 12 months crying, but like, I'm just happy now because like,
You gotta be, aren't you,
gotta
if
be.
you don't-
And she's like, there's no point. I've seen a lot of people with moody faces at my age, but I'm just like, there's no
Don't
point
wanna be
living
like
your life like that. And I'm just like, true that.
But it's like that saying, innit, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, if you don't choose to be happy and choose to, like, obviously not all the time, but like,
If
'cause
you,
I think it's good
if
to
you
be
want to
sad
die,
sometimes.
you'll die. Yeah.
Yep.
I had die, me. I'm just gonna live to like.
Yeah, if you
1,000
choose not to
something.
die, you won't die.
I would die.
You think you'll be like one of them fossil people,
I would die.
dusty guy. You'll be sat. You'll be
Imagine-
in that chair as a fossil, not being able
Like
to
that grandma on SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, she's
Fucking
in a
look like being put in a
wheelchair.
toaster.
Yeah, proper shriveled up. Looks like a
like a
chip. You
worm.
like, you know, chips you leave in oven. She looks like one of them
Yeah.
corner ones. Proper crispy.
Nah, I think. Nah, I'm joking. But obviously, I think I'll be like. Nah, I will be. I'll be one of those really healthy old who have loads of energy.
Oh yeah,
Those
I want to be.
old people who have loads of
Like,
energy.
this guy at
You know, those
work.
granddads who are super cool. That'll be me.
This is in it. I want to be a swaggy.
I wanna be
granddad.
really
Proper
healthy.
swaggy. Look cool. Dress
Just
cool.
living, loving
Happy.
life.
Do you know what I
Just
mean?
happy, yeah.
Enjoy being
Not
with
scared of
people.
age. Because if you treat age like it's the worst thing in the world, it's gonna be the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, because there's this old guy at my work,
It's
like
about how you
60
feel.
odd.
It's about how you feel, not your age.
I swear he's
That's
like
not
nearly
you.
70.
It's not you.
Alright. Shut up.
You're not
Can't
25.
talk, man.
You're just 5 of this human
Michael,
timeline.
this is
over
why
me.
people don't listen.
Listen, Panther.
Anyway, yeah.
No one will get that.
This old guy at my work. And he's like knocking on 70. He's like 68 odd. And he looks so good, mate. I thought he was like 40 odd, but because he just runs, walks, he's always happy, keeps himself fit.
He looks good, doesn't he?
Yeah, eats well. Eats well. Because he eats well. He just looks sick. I'm like, it's
It's
pretty
all-
mad.
it's all it
Walks
is,
up
man.
Carl Lane every day.
Carl
Twice a
Lane.
day.
Mate, that's like a marathon, that.
Do you know what I mean?
You lot don't know about Carl Lane.
You don't know about Carl Lane.
You lot don't know about Carl Lane.
a
Steep.
struggle to
That's all I'm
drive
gonna
up
say.
there.
Did it?
Drive up
No,
Ria's
it
car.
sounds like a can't do it.
What are we driving at, bro? This is a wall?
You drive, you like a
Fucking-
sheer.
It's like a vertical incline. It's like,
Incline is literally 100%.
It's like a red slope. It's like a black slope for skiing.
Ski, and you could ski down there. Escape ×2.
Imagine sledging down there. Wow. Damn. Someone's
There's a kid.
died.
Remember when that kid smashed his head off that wall?
yeah.
Kid flew down on a bike, car lane. Like went super speed and it hit something and then just like
Ow.
hit a wall.
It's like
his head just like.
Oh. It's like that girl in it, or that guy on that video in like Liverpool or something. This kid's like flying down. It's like,
That's so
he goes into
funny.
gear and he goes. Ah!
That is such a funny
It is
video.
that screech, like you know, like
Yeah.
when some
Does
kids.
it make you cringe?
When some,
Nah,
yeah, when
laugh
kids
my
proper
fucking head
scream,
off.
like it makes me cringe.
You know, I have a phobia about tinfoil because I think about biting tinfoil. It makes me
I've done
cringe.
that once. I've done that once in my
It's
life.
like when you accidentally bite a fork in the metal.
Yeah.
Oh.
It makes me cringe.
I've only done it once, and it's the most.
Or scratching your nails on
disgusting
paper.
feeling.
Glossy paper, that's it.
Oh, yeah, I can't relate that.
Like textbook.
Oh!
Wow.
It just makes me cringe.
It's not like yodeling.
Remember that kid that went viral?
For yodeling.
Yodel. He yodels in fucking Walmart, doesn't he?
Imagine.
He
You know what? I
That's
love the
do you
word
not remember
Walmart.
him? Do you not remember?
Walmart.
I love the word Walmart.
We're gonna see some
Walmart.
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 What's a big shoe?
Oh,
Oh what?
you need to yodel in Walmart when you go.
Yodel.
I don't know why I said when you go. I thought you were going to America.
Oh,
then
you know
got
what we
to
should
Greece,
do,
right?
bro? Oh, future idea for the pod. We should do 1 minute pod. We should go to travel to London. We'll do 1 minute podcast in the street.
1 minute.
So
We could get camping chairs and like a
yeah,
little camping
and we'll put
table
a sign
and that.
up and outside of a train station and just put 1 minute podcast and we'll sit there and if anyone wants to join us,
Just
we'll
go
ask some
Canada.
questions.
Yeah,
We'll
I want to
do-
go Canada. Oh,
We'll
so
do.
bad.
That's what we can do when we go
UK.
travelling. We'll sit on the thing. We'll just put 1 minute podcast and ask people questions in each city.
Oh my days, that a bank. Because some people have come with that knowledge.
Well, to be fair, I have stolen this idea, but it's a good idea.
Yeah, but
We can do it.
everyone steals everyone's idea.
We can do it anyway. We don't give a fuck.
We'll be better at it.
Yeah.
Said it right here, right now. Bash.
Who invited Ria? Who invited Ria?
Oh no. Should we end it?
Yeah,
I think she needs to go.
How long is it now?
Oh, it's long enough.
Right, we're gonna end it.
We don't know why she just tapped
She just turned up. Thanks for listening. I hope you have a lovely day. We're on Spotify and YouTube and Apple Podcasts and Instagram.
Follow the Instagram, we pop in.
Yeah, we're popping
You want
right
their
now.
names? Ria makes them, but
We
we
don't tell anyone that because secretly she's amazing as a person, but we don't tell her that because she's a piece of shit. Yeah. She wants to say bye.
Do you think she... Alright, go on, say that. You gotta say
We'll have to let her.
neighbours and that.
Yeah, be respectful though. We know what you like.
Bye.
Episode 11, guys.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
And we'll see
Love you.
next time. You don't want to miss the next episode.
Trust.
Very, very good episode.
Trust. Seth.
Peace.
Well done, boys.
Thank you.